It has been a couple of days since the Diesels from the mainland has been rolling Sodor for since a couple of many years. Although Diesel was the number one, but the other Diesels looked different than him. He recognized that some of the Diesels were different shapes and sizes. But for Diesel, he just wanted to rule Sodor just like Diesel 10 does. And for a couple of years ago, he keeps hiding and trying his best, but he gets even crosser than ever. He always keeps failing everything. Although he tried for one time, he put the van on the truck while James was getting his way. Although he may be able to recognize that it was too late that he crashed it. But for Diesel, he has other devious plans since back in the past. He is one of the most devious Diesels in the future. He also used to remember back in the day that D261, Thomas, Paxton, and Philip tried to get away from the Diesels, which is Meaty, Smarty, and Dimmy, or something like that. But for D261, he got all the strength he got, as he really tried to push back and try to hit the other Diesel, and then actually work himself. But D261 was breathing heavily to see what would happen. But after that, when Diesel was defeated, the other Diesels, on the other hand, they wanted us to get a new leader, asking D261, who's gonna get actually, to think that if he's gonna be our new leader, and that the Diesels would recognize that they, on the other hand, would actually be really useful again, so that they won't get any trouble anymore. But not for the top of a hat, of course. But he saw the whole thing about the Diesels and for D261. Although it took a lot of patience, though. However, it might be really too long to explain the whole thing. But it wasn't long enough until the Diesels were getting away from the boat to get ready. Until...
What do you pay, Brace? Dewey here. We're gonna miss the boat.
And that's how things took a turn for the worse. When they made it at the boat, they missed it. That's because they were too late. Because he was looking for his brother for the other hand. But for Vinny, he just laughed. So crazily that he laughed at the Diesels, that they missed their ship, which means that they're going to stay here for all eternity. But right now, let's see what happens with the other engines and the Diesels.